True love and loyal friends can be two of the hardest things to find. Dear students, I welcome you to the new chapter of Moral Science, True Love and Friendship. Let us first of all speak about love. All of us, we know and we have experienced what love is. There are different kinds of love, such as love of a mother towards her child, love of a brother towards his sister, love of a husband towards his wife, or love of the citizens towards the country. Once Mother Teresa said, "There is a terrible hunger for love." We all experience that in our lives, the pain, the loneliness. We must have the courage to recognize it. She also said this about love, that there is more hunger for love and appreciation in this world than for bread, which means that the person hunger more for love than for bread. Many people are starving because of uh, no love that they receive from their friends and from their family members. Our human heart yearns for love. Our human heart, it yearns for understanding, for care, for appreciation, for support, and so on. And God, who made us and who knows that we need this, He gave us people who love us, who cares for us, who understands us, and who accepts us as we are. It is rightly said, "No man is an island, no man can live alone." All need someone in some way or the other. One of those group of people whom we need help, whom we need their support, whom we need them in our lives are friends. But what does friendship really mean? Friendships are bonds between two or more people who want to engage with one another. This friendship also involves having mutual interest in each other's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. The person wants to know more about the other. So, in this way, friendship becomes more and more closer. Let us see now the different types of friendship. Friendship is categorized into four types: acquaintance, or what we call it relatives, friend, close friend, and best friend. It is at the time of hardship that we come to know who are our real friends. And it is also at this moment that we realize how much we value the person. True friends will be with us, or we will be with our friends when there are problems and difficulties. True friends will be worried and will try to help. In good time, they will rejoice and they will appreciate the person. In times of need, they are always there to help and in order to get through it. Therefore, as good friends, we need to understand each other. We need to trust the person. We need to try to understand when they are at fault. We need to clear any doubts that may threaten the relationship. Now we come to the most important point: how to make our friendship grow, or how will our friendship grow. Our friendship will thrive or it will grow on, uh, on the soil of humility, justice, and sacrifice. We have seen, or you might have seen and heard, many friends who sacrificed their lives for the betterment of their friends. You might have experienced it in your own life. Now, why do I say that friendship will thrive or it will grow in the spirit of a person who has a spirit of humility? We say that friendship will grow when we are humble because when we have spirit of humility, we will realize that we need each other. We need the help of friends to lead good life and develop good character. True love and friendship also calls us for self-sacrifice. A true friend will help you or will help us in times of need, in times of sickness, in times of hardship that we come across in our lives. Now let us listen to this story, a beautiful story, to know who our real friends are. A rich man went on a long voyage and returned even richer, but he made it known to all his friends that he had lost all his wealth on his return journey. To disguise himself, he put on old clothes and went out to visit them to test their faithfulness, whether they are their real friends, whether they are his real friends or not. He found that all his friends tried to avoid him, even though previously he had helped them very much. He was always by their side. But this time, no, they were not there with him. Look at his first friend, he said. Sorry, I am too busy now. The second one said, well, I do not have enough for myself. And the third friend scorned him for wasting his money. Only one of his friends, when he heard his story, this friend embraced him and said, come, my friend, I have something for you. I am not rich, but I can share my meal with you. The rich man was overjoyed to find at least one true friend. And now this friend disclosed his secret. He said he now realized that the others were only friends. As long as they were given what they wanted, they were his friends. But this poor man has proved his sincerity and loyalty towards him. And this is his true friend, his best friend. Now, my dear students, I hope you have understood how to find out your real true friends. Because in friendship, it involves true love. True love is a person who will give himself selflessly to one another. Remember, my students, that friendship between boys and girls is perfectly all right. But it has to have its proper time and place in the life of every boy and girl. As a boy growing up, you will naturally be interested in girls, and the girls will be naturally interested in boys. So don't be surprised when you start liking the boy or you start liking the girls, because this is natural. All the children, or all of you, you must understand that these relationships should help you to improve respect for each other and should help you to strengthen each other's character. A good relationship is that which gives only good fruit. It is good if it keeps within the limits of God's law. Therefore, we should start all our relations with God and be guided by Him. In our love is in harmony with God's If our love is in harmony with God's law, we need to cultivate it with inward happiness and with a mind of peace. We should make the habit of saying no to the deeds which our conscience says it is wrong. Now, I have here for you some of the clippings that will help you to build up true love in a friendship. Number one, be considerate, caring, and thoughtful towards the person. If the person is in trouble, help them out. If the person is happy, be happy with them. If they are sad, be a shoulder to cry on. Second, spend a plenty of time with them. If you are really good friends with a person, go into town to catch a coffee, invite them on walks, or just invite them to your house for a bit of a catch up. The possibilities are endless. Just make sure you know them well enough to feel comfortable having deep conversations and sharing your world with them. You don't want them to be creeped out with your sudden eagerness and interest, which means no need to be so curious that will make your friend uncomfortable. Number three, help them out once in a while. If they are struggling in a subject at school, go over a few topics with them. If they are having a bit of crisis in work or in studies or in their life, let them confide in you. Confide means to tell you, to share with you. If they are having problems with family and friends, give them good, sensible advice. The bottom line is be caring. Number four is have a laugh with them, crack jokes when together, and let your walls come down. In other words, be open. Have opinion, express your views, and be the real you. And last of all, be courageous to tackle any problem or to confront your friends when they are at fault. Because you cannot always say yes to your friends. At times, your conscience will tell you that what they are doing is wrong or what you are doing is wrong. So, therefore, you must be ready to confront your friends when they are at fault so that you will be able to bring them in the right path. And this is really called it a true friend with true love. So, my dear students, we have come to the end